Good afternoon, everybody. This is Mike Sneed coming to you from the Appliance Boot Camp. I'm going to try to set something up a little different here today. See if I can actually watch the video there and also be able to look at it as it goes on here. If not, I just won't do it. But I want to come to you all today just to say thank you to everybody who came out to our last Appliance Boot Camp over the weekend. It was a very big success. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed everybody who came. We got the new appliance boot camp that's going to be coming out. The new date, we actually added a date in November, as you can see. The date in November is going to be November the 16th to the 17th. In the description of this video, I actually got a link where you can actually go there and actually register for the class. It's really good. It's power packed. This time we added the front loaders, we added the gas, we added the installs. We done a lot. We done a lot. Matter of fact, there's so much stuff getting packed into it that I'm gonna be sending out a new agenda to those people who are already registered. I normally said that on Sunday at 12 o'clock we'll try to be done. With the new stuff that we added, 12 o'clock is not quite enough time, so we're going to be going to probably about 4 o'clock on Sunday. I'm going to need to go to about 4 o'clock on Sunday to get everything you need in for the appliance boot camp. So on Sundays, I'm going to be sending out a new agenda. We're going to be having that going until 4 o'clock instead of 12 o'clock because we got so much stuff that we have to cover. If I try to do it within the time frame of the other appliance boot camp, even with the removal of the cell phones, it's just too packed, and it's just to get, for me, it gets to be a little too busy. We got it in, and everybody really done well. Like I said, I'm always surprised. What I think is going to be the hardest part is actually teaching people how to read schematics and stuff. And within an hour, they're reading schematics like an engineer been doing it for 10 or 15 years. So I'm always surprised about that. Always surprised about the people, like I said, this past weekend, if you've been looking at JT channel, Mr. Gerard, he came out here to the last appliance boot camp. He got his business up and running. And I got a phone call first thing this morning from a guy who came to the first appliance boot camp asking me about a service call he was on. I didn't know he was actually running service call. So he was actually up and running, and he was at a service call. And that made me feel really good. And even if you saw Gerard's son, that was very inspirational too. His son actually came. Gerard took the cell phone actual kit back home with him after coming to the appliance boot camp, and he just had the kit around at the house, and his son just picked it up and just took an interest in it, and just been messing around with some of the phones and stuff they had around there, and messing around with the kid to the point that we said if he have an interest, hey, we're gonna support him and actually allow him to come out to the cell phone repair class. Even sat down with JT and designed his own shoe while he was here this week. So that was really good. They got it up and ready to go. So that was really wonderful. And like I say, this appliance boot camp, I want to thank everybody that's been coming out to the appliance boot camp, all the people who've been subscribing to the channel. I'm still a little tired. These boot camps, they do take a lot out of me because, like I said, we get started early, we go late. A lot of times, sometimes we go without even getting a break. Everybody's so into it. Matter of fact, people are so eager to learn where you see people don't even want to go to lunch because they think they're going to miss something. Not even just with the class, just with the general conversation. As you see, the alumni, they always come back. And when the alumni come back, as you saw, a lot of them are running business. And they're having business network meetings going on in here. As classes going on, and we're in the labs and stuff, and in between little sessions, you hear them talking business and they networking. Matter of fact, I was kind of surprised. I was kind of out the loop on some of the stuff all of them were doing, but they say, hey, you so busy doing so much with the appliance boot camp and the other students, we don't want to bother you. So they just go to the guys who's been doing it a little longer within the appliance boot camp, and they're actually mentoring each other because they tell me, hey, yeah, we speak about every other day. So all of them knew exactly what all of them was doing, and they're sitting down here. They actually having business discussions and business networking, and it has become an incubator. So that's why a lot of people don't want to go to lunch because they in here and they hearing the business conversations, and it's very inspiring to see guys that come here has never done a business before. Within 30 days, they got a business up and running, and they coming back giving business advice. Matter of fact, we're sitting around, Juan, Mr. Gerard, and myself. We was talking about how we do, service call, how we do it, and we was having a little debate, and everybody actually had good reasons of why they done that service call that way. Afterwards, I was sitting there thinking, I said, no, these guys less than 6 months, they never ran an appliance repair business, but yet they're out here doing service calls, and they have found out some stuff that works best for them. And we was having a debate by each one of us do our service call, do that specific service call that way. And I thought that was very, last night when I got home and I was thinking about it, I said, man, they have really came a long way. But we sat down, we having actual discussions about running service calls and how we do our business a certain different way. So like I said, once again, I want to thank everybody who's been coming out. I'm not going to go through any of the chats right now. Right now, we're actually just getting through the cleanup stage. I got a young man helping me clean up. I still got information I got to get out to the actual guys that came this past weekend. I got to give them their information so they can go out and start getting their business up and off the ground. So I'm not going to be able to stay here long. I just want to let y'all know the new appliance boot camp is going to be November the 16th through the 17th. The cost is still the same, $850. Like I said, with the agenda, we're not going to be able to get out at 12 o'clock on Sunday. We have to push that time a little bit further. We're going to be closer to 4 o'clock with us getting out. That way, we can actually have time to actually go through the other appliances real thorough that we have. And also, too, there's another thing, too. I didn't know until this past boot camp. Some people who are coming to the boot camp, not only have they never repaired an appliance before, but they never picked up any hand tools, and they don't know the name of hand tools. They don't know how to use hand tools. And I didn't figure that out until late Saturday night, because I already assumed that if you came here, that you were coming here, that you actually knew how, what a pair of pliers was. You knew what a ratchet was. You knew how it operated. And I saw Saturday several people who didn't know how to use hand tools. And so Sunday I just asked, anybody ever worked with hand tools before? And we had about 30-40% of the people had never picked up a screwdriver and didn't know the names. So I gotta actually find a way to address that for people who are coming here, making sure that they actually even know how to use hand tools before they leave here, or do some type of prerequisite, have some way that they can actually look at some type of, JT and I might have to make a video before they come to actually give you the proper names and stuff of the proper tools. Because that was one of the things we found out. We said, I found out, hey, so many people don't know what the tools are. I'm telling them to get this tool, and they don't know it's that tool. It might even be more than what I thought, because a lot of times people sometimes are a little embarrassed to say, especially some men. Nobody never showed me how to use a pair of pliers. I don't know what a pair of channel locks are. So it might be even a higher percentage of people who never used hand tools before, and that might be why sometimes when they come here, some guys are a little bit shyer about actually stepping in and actually doing some of the hands-on. They'll do a little bit, but they mostly want to watch. So I gotta find a way to address that and make sure before everybody leaves, they're pretty comfortable on how hand tools operate and how to actually use them and know the actual names of them. So that's what we have to do as we do appliance boot camp. We keep seeing holes and stuff that we need to fill, and we make it better and better. So that's what we're doing now. And like I said, the next appliance boot camp, November 16th through 17th. The description is below in the actual link and a link to it. A link to the actual class is in the description below. And I want to thank everybody again. I'll be coming back in the next day or two with some more videos, more instructional videos. And I look forward to seeing the next class that's coming in. Thank you.